Good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm hear you. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. Okay. So I would like to introduce myself. This is Dr. Lingaya Uppula, Library in charge, Symbiosis Law School, Hyderabad. It's Constitute of Symbiosis International Deemed University, Pune. Uh, I have a 25 years experience on this legal uh, library resources and library service. So my entire service in engineering colleges and deemed universities. My six years experience in legal institution, law institution. So I am looking all the legal databases as well as electronic resources. My core area, my PhD area also same. Uh, e-resources, e-resources and digital libraries, library networking. So these areas mainly my focus. I am uh, one of the familiar in this that area. So now we have a syllabus for BLIC, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. I have to semester one and also this unit seven, library legislation in India. So that is the topic we are going to discuss today. So I would like to present my PPT. So before that, I thank Dr. Uh, Raja Gaursa giving this great opportunity. I am also coming from this university. My uh, MLIC from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, and also my other degrees we have so in that BA also from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. So due to my some personal reasons, I didn't complete my regular degree with other universities. So that I joined in the Ambedkar Open University. I completed my degree in Ambedkar Open University. So without Ambedkar Open University, there is no uh, result. There is no position in my life. So I am very grateful to the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University. So yeah, I wanted to express my gratitude to the university. Okay. So this is my brief profile. So next, so I wanted to present my PPT. So on this library legislations in India. So chapter unit 7. So we will discuss with 50 to 55 minutes. Lastly, I will address your questions and queries if there is any. Okay. Now,
Sir,
my
good
screen
evening.
is visible to you.
Sir,
Uh,
sir, 1 second. 7 యూనిట్ చెప్తున్నారా సార్?
Unit 7.
7th యూనిట్ చెప్తున్నారా?
Yes, yes. Yes.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
Library legislations. If there is any questions, please ask me later after concluding remarks. So I will address all
Yes,
the
sir.
issues. No worry. Okay. So if you are not able to understand my slang, so you can ask me in Telugu also. I am very familiar in Telugu. My background that tongue also Telugu. Okay. Don't worry. Library
Sir,
legislations in
can you
India.
please briefly explain Sir, can you please briefly explain about 1 to 6 units, sir? Just 10 minutes. Briefly, sir.
Explain.
We don't have any idea about unit 3, 4, 5, sir, and 6.
Yeah,
Unit 1
no
to
issue,
6,
no
sir.
issue, no issue. So other teachers also they will come, they will explain you.
Sir, can you
Okay.
please briefly
No
explain
worry.
about the
So
1 to
they
6
allocated me
units?
only this chapter 7 and
Okay,
other
sir.
chapters from 7 to last chapter, 50% of syllabus. Okay, remaining.
Acha, okay.
they will come.
Okay, sir.
Okay. No need to worry. So everything the Raja sir will take it. So he will be there. So if there is any doubt, if there is any confusion, so you can ask me later. So in the lastly, I have a Q&A, question and answer session. Address all that. Okay. So before that, you can mute everyone. Please mute everyone so you can ask the questions later. So library legislations in India. Uh, Unit 7. So library legislations in India introduction. Actually, library legislations in India refers to the legal framework. A legal framework for the one second. Governs the establishment of management of operations of public libraries. The development of implementation of such laws are crucial for the ensuring systematic growth of functioning of libraries. What is the meaning of libraries? Actually, you have to know the libraries full-fledged meaning. So library is the store of the knowledge. So we will run the libraries, public libraries or academic libraries or special libraries. Without these collections, without material, without resources, we cannot run the libraries. Okay, what are the resources we have? So resources means the form of physical books or form of the electronic books. So nowadays, everywhere in academic libraries, so our academic library is maintaining the e-resources. So they focus in e-resources in digital format. So after this COVID period, so after COVID-19 period, so everyone used the e-resources larger scale. So before that, so book usage is very more in the libraries in physical mode. So now everyone migrated to the resources, e-resources. Okay, in electronic mode of books, we have millions of books available in the digital collections available in the internet sources or publisher sources. Okay, now we require the library legislations for the public libraries. So library legislation will give you some legal framework for the public libraries. So they will give you some rights to the users. So historical background of the this legal public libraries and also acts. So there is no act available for the area. So post-independence, after post-independence, the structured library system became a leading various initiatives of the formation of the library committees. So after independence, so 5 years plan after Jawaharlal Nehru Prime Minister period, 5 years plan, libraries are very supportive, very financial background and also other support came from the governments. Okay, so colonial areas there is no support from the governments or other areas. Only the some of the NGOs run the libraries, public libraries, and also some library associations run the libraries. And also youth clubs also maintain the library, public libraries. So what are the please? Hello. Vanaja, please, mute. Vanaja Raj.
వనజ గారు ప్లీజ్ మ్యూట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అండి.
The Advisory Committee of Libraries, continued by the Government of India 1958, proposed the following 5 functions of the library legislation. Requesting you everyone, please mute yourself. So you have to maintain some decorum in this platform. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. If you are not a co-host, you have an option where you can mute everyone.
Yeah.
Please take that opportunity. Sir.
Raja sir, please. Raja sir, are you there? Yeah, one second. There is any. నాకు రైట్స్ ఇచ్చాడు లేదు తెలియదు. రాజా సార్ మొదలు ఉంటారు ఇలా. So the Advisory Committee of Libraries, constituted by the Government of India in 1958, proposed the following 5 functions of the library legislation. It should be clearly define the government. So responsibility to matter of public libraries, mainly the libraries, types of libraries. First, you wanted to know the libraries. What are the types of libraries? So one is the public libraries. Public libraries run by the governments or agencies or NGOs or communities, colony communities. So that is called a public libraries. Next one, so academic libraries, school libraries and college libraries, university libraries, that is called the academic libraries. Schools also maintaining the libraries, every library, every school. Recently, the government established the 1,000 Gurukula schools and Gurukula Pathshalas. So they are establishing the libraries for all the Gurukula Pathshalas, Gurukula schools. So and also private schools also running the school libraries. So universities and colleges, there is a mandatory for the running the libraries. That is called the academic libraries. These three levels of libraries we have, and also special libraries. Special libraries called DRDO institutions, scientific institutions, or any other special research and development institutions. That is called the special libraries. The public libraries always their motto is to serve the people without any benefit, uh, uh, without any uh, uh, marketing or without any money collection. Like okay, user friendly, and also they have to serve all the communities. They have to educate the people, common people, or community people, or village people, or taluka people, and also district people. So free service they have to offer. Okay, this is called the public libraries. The public libraries maintained by the governments, and also some of the agencies also they will maintain the libraries. So the types of libraries we have. So district level and state level is we have a state level library in the Afzalganj, that is the Asifia State Library, Telangana State Library now. So that was established by the Nizam period. So that is the library, one of the biggest library with ancient structure. So that is available in Afzalganj, so near CBS bus stand. So and also district libraries, each district they have a libraries, and also taluka libraries, and also village libraries and deposit centers. So municipal level, so they have a town libraries. In Hyderabad, there is a city center library also. So that is the center for the this youth unemployment students. So they are saying they prepare for their educational uh, they're preparing for the competitive exams. So in the library advisory committee for the libraries constituted by the government of India in 1958 proposed the following five functions of the library legislation. It should be clearly defined by the government responsibility to map the public libraries. So it is entirely responsibility of the governments. So state governments, this is a matter related to the state government only. So legislation should be laid down by the constitutions, functions of the library authority at national and state level, district level. So these steps we have, hierarchy we have, state level and district level and taluka. Talukas means olden days that's called the talukas, divisions. Okay, now we in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana we have a mandal level libraries. After that we have a village libraries. Village libraries also some villages running their own funds. So NGOs also running their own funds with village libraries. So the responsibility of governments, they have to maintain the public libraries. They have to educate the people, common people, without any benefit. Okay, without any money matter related to money matter. They have to educate the people. So with libraries, their main motto is that. So third one, legislation should be provided assuring basic library finance. So finance, there are two ways to provide in the fifth basis library finance. So governments impose the fine, the property tax and also house tax. So JHMC also collecting the property tax for all the households. So the households, they're paying the library cess, including that is included in the library cess. I think 0.8% they are collecting GHMs, Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. They are collecting all the households of Hyderabad, Greater Hyderabad people. They are imposing the property tax. So they are collecting from the households. Households means those who are owners we have in the GHMC level. So they are collecting the library cess from the households. Okay, this is the two ways to collect the funds, and also other related other sources also we have. I will tell you. Special libraries is also they are collecting reservations of certain percentage of education budget. Education budget, some percentage also they're collecting from the educational cess. Educational cess also they're collecting from the various sources. Government. Legislation should be laid down in the structure of the public library system. So legislation should be provided for the participation of the representatives of the public. So in the work of the public libraries, all the levels. So these are all 5 levels proposed it. So the same they are doing. Okay. The historical background also, so there is no historical legislations framed by the before the British rule. Okay. So after that, so Dr. V. Venkatapaya, he was the one of the freedom fighter, and also he is established some he has some from the advantages for the library legislations follow. So it has constitute proper administrative and supervisory body with executive powers. So he suggested these things. So provide a well-organized library system for the state, district level, and remote village level. So what will happen? So if you establish the libraries in village level and mandal level and also district level and state level, so people will educate. So for example, if you go for Chikapalli libraries, city center library, thousands of people, thousands of students, unemployed, they are staying in the Chikapalli library without any fee. They are availing all the facilities in. So they are sitting there, they are availing some competitive examination books. They are preparing for the employment. So government employee or private employee, any employment purpose, they are preparing there without any fee. Okay, this is the main, and also olden days, there is no resources available. There is no resources. So even though remote villages, there is no paper available. There is no radio. Radios also sometimes in the olden days, there is a radio only communication available in the village. There is no newspapers available. There is no books available in the remote areas and tribal areas and also Adivasi areas. So there is no communication. Only they can read, they can listen some music from radios in short periods. So 5 minutes and 10 minutes, they will listen some news only. So that time, so they this and he suggested this level. So village level also we have to sector the libraries. So provide a study, criminal sources and finances. So provide to the study criminal, and also we have to provide the study material and also resources for the we have to buy any printed material we have to buy. We have to provide the material to the libraries. So then only the people will read something source related news or any other novels or any book material. They will educate. They will get some knowledge. So that purpose they wanted to provide the libraries in 3 levels: court levels, in village level, mandal level, and district level, and state level. And also maintain the standards of services. Centralized services like purchase of books, processing, bibliography, and other services can be provided conveniently. So actually, we have a bibliographic format centrally. They will purchase some books in the central level. So they will distribute to the districts, and also they will distribute to the mandal level. So they maintain the bibliographic database in centrally. That is also suggested. Save the libraries from becoming a tool of the hands of the bureaucrats and political hygiene. So nowadays, you know very well politics and also bureaucrats. So they will do something politics in all the levels. In the bureaucrats, they interrupt in all the levels. They will manage something. They will do something. So so that is why these legislations will help to all the functioning of the library. Provide the free library services. We have to provide all the library services to the those who are readers, those who are community areas in the areas. So, for example, in ward level libraries also we have in uh, Hyderabad. Recently, last government they established one library, a public library in Mirpet. So they built a very good structure of library, public library. So Mirpet. So they providing the all the competitive books and also other academic related books also they are providing in the Mirpet. They built a very good structure in library. So that is why they suggested in the library legislation. So to responsive and properly accountable. So we have to accountable always. So that they mentioned that they suggested some uh, suggestions for it. So library legislation should serve following the purpose. Help have to systematic development of library, a continuous, fairly sufficient financial backing, uh, network public libraries and development level, state, district, local, to, to have a bibliographic control systematically, ensure free and fair comprehensive document service, providing the rules and regulations organization maintains the system anywhere in the society or any institution or any organization. We have to frame the certain rules and regulations to run the institutions or run the company, run the academic libraries or public libraries, whatever. So we have to frame the rules and regulations so framework. So that we suggested the provide the rules and regulations organization system, supporting the cooperation and coordination among the various types of library existing in the region. So they carried the knowledge various sections to the society. In the society, so different type of people, we have different reasons, we have different geographical areas. For example, if you take Khammam Adivasi area, for example, there is a hundreds of kilometers they will walk the for hospital facilities, for the bus facilities, any other facilities. They will go to the forest areas and deep forest areas. They will live in the Adivasi areas. So they don't know how to read the books, how to read the newspapers, how to, at least they don't know the education. So how to read at least they cannot read any, even their own language also, regional language. For example, Telugu also, they cannot read. So why they don't know the education, they don't know that they no have any facilities, school facilities or library facilities. That is why we have to serve the society to carry various sections. We have to reach the various sections, tribal areas and not only tribal and also in village level in the villages. So socio-economic weaker sections we have in the village level. So they cannot read even the newspapers and also books. They are illiterates and uneducated. So nowadays, some education literacy are improved. So at the time, so they were suggested these things. So to carry the knowledge various sections to the society, help have sufficient scientific management libraries, the qualified library staff. So this is also very important. So service through qualified trained people. For example, Bachelor of Library Science, we have a course. So that's certificate course of certificate course in library and information science, masters in library and information science, post PhD in library and information science. They have a education levels. Okay, the certificate course to PG and PhD level. So they have a certain course, so they have a qualified course. For example, CLIs, certificate course in library and information science, is eligible for the Shaka Grandalayam or village library or mandal library or district library or state central library. So they were eligible for these courses. So governing library legislations. So one of the CO is for, so he suggested some suggestions. Please maintain silence. So please maintain silence. Please unmute yourself.
అన్నం మాడిపోయిందా
Mute yourself. Hello, Mr. Nagaraju.
మాడిపోయింది పో ఆడ ఇంట్లో మొత్తుకుంటే ఈడ కూడా గ్రూప్ లో పెడుతుంది మాడిపోయింది అన్నట్టు.
Yes, please. Okay. So State Library Act. So purpose, establishing of the regulating library services to the state level. Scope, what is the scope of this act? So there is a very scope we have. So nearly 19 states enacted the library legislations, and 21 actually plays in that. Kolhapur Public Library not yet acted, so that is the principle. So రాజ్యాలు అంటారు కదా, రాజ్యాలు అది ఇంతకు ముందు ఉన్న ప్రిన్సీ మన ఎంపైర్ కొల్లాపూరి పబ్లిక్ లైబ్రరీ యాక్ట్ 1945 it was enacted, but so after that, so it is merged in the independent India 1947. So in the Hyderabad Act also like say Hyderabad Public Library Act 1955. So library Hyderabad is one of the state. So that is merged in the Andhra Pradesh and also Maharashtra, Karnataka. It is divided into 3 parts. So after 55, there is no existence. After merging of Andhra Pradesh Library, Andhra Pradesh, so Hyderabad Act is merged in Andhra Pradesh. So same act is enacted in 1960. And also Madras Library Act also 1948. This is our first library act in after independence. Okay. So Andhra Pradesh Library Act 1960, Karnataka Public Library 1965, Maharashtra Public Library Act 1967, West Bengal 1979, Manipur Library Act 88. So there is all the states enacted different structure. So there are many similar there are similarity we have in all the acts. So in the Kerala Public Library is very unique. So Kerala Public Library Act 1989 drafted by the Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, father of library science. So he drafted the act. He supported to the Kerala Public Library Travancore, the state. So before the Kerala Public Library Travancore public library we have. So state central library. So in that we have a Kerala Public Library is one of the unit. So in that act we have a uniqueness. So in the state level committee, so one SC, one ST representative from the it's mandatory to nominate by the government of Kerala. So that is the uniqueness. Remaining all the same. Haryana Public Library Act 1989, Mizoram Public Library Act 1983, Goa also 1993, Gujarat Public Library Act 2001. So these are all the acts. So not only once or twice, sometimes 4 times also rejected in their assemblies. So after that, so they modified their act. They again presented. After the acts, they passed the bill. Okay, recently the Telangana state farm. So in 2014, after that they adopted the Andhra Pradesh Act 1960. So the same act implemented in the Telangana also 2015. So this act. So notable acts. So Madras Public Library Act 1948. The significance of first library legislation in India. Key feature established in the network public libraries. Creation of the State Central Council, funded by the library cess tax on property. So for example, Chennai city we have. Chennai city, so they have a limit now. So Chennai city limit. Chennai means Greater Chennai Municipal Corporation. They impose the tax on the property. So they will collect the tax for library also. Exactly, I don't know what is the percentage. So they collect from the Chennai Municipal Corporation. So in the Chennai, so there is a Anna Centennial Public Library, one of the biggest library. So that was established by Karnataka government last 10 years back. I personally visited that library. So there are huge collection here. So all the regional languages books also available. So the library will allow everyone, the public freely. So we can sit from the morning to evening. So we can avail the collections from the public library. That is one of the biggest library in, I think, South India. So I personally visit the modern infrastructure they developed there. So it's a very fully air-conditioned library. nearly 6 floors, I think, 6 or 7 floors. One of the huge tower we have in the Central. Chennai Central. Okay. Another one, West Bengal Public Library Act enacted in 1979. Key features the decentralization of library management, establish of district and block level libraries, emphasize on community participation. So they encourage the community level of public. So they encourage the participation. So we have a books and we have a library, we have a seats, we have a tables, everything infrastructure we have. So without users, there is no use. So we have to encourage the community persons. We have to encourage the people, those who are uneducated, those who are interested to love books, those who are read the books. So we have to encourage the uh, for participation for reading of collection our resources. So Kerala Public Library Act 1989 key features comprehensive library system including rural areas. So there is a in Kerala, so there is a uniqueness. We have 100% literacy, you know. So everyone, I think you are reading in hello, hello, hello. Is
Sir.
it
Yes,
is
sir.
it
Sir, your
Yes.
presentation stopped. You are audible.
right now? Okay,
Yes, sir.
now okay. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
Kerala Public Library Act in 1989. So there are comprehensive library system including rural areas. So they encourage the rural library also, mobile libraries also, mobile library. Hello, okay now?
Unable to watch your
There is no
presentation.
PPT, sir.
PPT presentation got stopped, sir.
Okay. One second.
PPT or not?
1 minute. Now it is visible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Someone
sir.
is doing something. So why?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the Kerala Act is one of the unique act in 1989.
Yes, sir.
So this is the act is one of the model act for other states also. So this was drafted by the Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, father of library science. So they run the mobile library services also remote areas. For example, so the Kerala, you know, geographical area, entire thing is forest and also water. So if you visit, you know the geographical situations. So they run the libraries, mobile libraries also for remote areas. So there are hill areas we have and also some. So they run the mobile libraries also. So in Hyderabad also, the Vishalandra Book House, they run the some mobile bus and they will sell the books like that. So in Hyderabad also they run the some mobile libraries in the bus. So Karnataka Public Library Act 1969 key features statewide network libraries, funding through state budget and local body contributions. Local body means so panchayats and also municipal corporations, municipalities, so major gram panchayats. So that is they are also funding for the libraries. So and also state government also providing some budget to the Karnataka public libraries. So Maharashtra Public Libraries, so 1967 key features integration of rural urban library system. So the urban means, you know, Patnal. Urban means Patnal, Patnal means Mandal, and also towns, small towns, and also like Hyderabad city, district level, Nalgonda, like Karimnagar, like this is called urban. Provision for the state library council, financial support through government grants and local taxes. Same. So local taxes means they collect from the households property tax through property tax. So history and Great Britain. So one of the public library. Great, yes, yes, please. So Edward of the British Museum was believer of the establishment of public libraries with public fund through legislations. So this was in 1849 in the Great Britain. So in internationally they have a library legislation. So these Ranganathan's UK experience. The Ranganathan visited the UK. They saw the many libraries and functions of the UK. So Library Act was convened the role of legislation can play the establishment of network public libraries all the sections society with public funding. So he was the experience. He was the experience in UK. The same he suggested in India Model Act. Professor Ranganathan prepared the Model Library Act 7 and also presented the same all the Asian Education Council. The conference held on 1930 in Benares University. Okay, so this act is the first library act in India. So Madras Library Association made in 1946 through the good officers Ranganathan met the successor in 1948. So then Minister for Education Madras State Honorable Anivasalingam Chittiar looked for special interest for the that bill in passed in 1947 in the Assembly. So it was passed in 1948. Okay. Efforts by the Dr. S.R. Ranganath. Several efforts were made in different states, mostly with the initiative support of the Ranganathans. Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, that is why he was the father of library science. Okay. So Dr. S.R. Ranganathan sacrificed his life for the libraries. So he suggested, he saw, so he was the Padma Bhushan. So the honored by the government of India. So CP Brain, so 1947 drafted Veda Ranganathan. So Travancore means, so Travancore, Kerala. Travancore in 1947 bill draft Veda Ranganathan. And also Cochin, 1947 bill draft Veda Ranganathan. United Provinces, 1948 bill drafted Veda Ranganathan. Provinces. Okay, Kashmir, 1948 drafted by the P.N. Kaula. And also P.N. Kaula also proposed a draft for the bill for the Delhi Library, which was paying gave attention. So he proposed a bill, he drafted bill, so he presented in, so legislators presented, government presented in Assembly, so they rejected, so that's not there. Not only Delhi, so many other libraries, so 20 years, 30 years also, they cannot get cannot get past the bills in assemblies. Many libraries. So this is a very huge subject. I'm minimizing all these things. Hyderabad Public Act also 1955 seized. Already I explained this. So due to the bifurcation merged in the other states, so Andhra Pradesh and also Karnataka and Maharashtra, so that the act was seized in 1955, passed and seized. Okay, so Hyderabad was the one of the state in India. So this is separate state actually Hyderabad. After independence, it merged in India. The Hyderabad Library also started in 1951, took up the cause of the library legislations. So Sri Bhatar Nijamkar, who took the lead cause the Gopal Rao Ekbote. So Sir Gopal Rao Ekbote, Minister of Education State, take up the legislations. Bill was drafted on the Madras Library Act, introduced the same in Assam. Okay. In 1954, first all the Hyderabad Library Conference was organized by the December 15-4, and Ranganathan was invited to preside over the conference chair. Okay. So this is the Hyderabad Library Act. So this was the inauguration. Both library minister inaugurated and bill passed in 1915. After that, it was divided into three parts in Maharashtra and Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh Library Act 1960. Andhra Pradesh Library Act in 1960, when Andhra Pradesh was framed in Madras Act, was imposed into the Andhra area, 11 districts. So Andhra Pradesh is only 11 districts after bifurcation from the Madras. So and also Hyderabad merged in nine districts. So the 1960 AP Public Library Act was passed in Assembly. Okay, the silent feature and act also given below. So Constitution of Granthalaya Parishad nominated by the Government of India. Actually, we have a Granthalaya Parishad, so in state level. So the state level chairman nominated by the Government of Andhra Pradesh, across the Andhra Pradesh. And also now Telangana also same act again they adopted in 2016. Director, Public Library, Supervisor and Control of the Public Library System, Constitution, Jilla Granthalaya Samstha, and through the nomination of the chairman, members of the government, library, city, central, city, district level, and also executive secretaries, Jilla Granthalaya Samstha, and State Granthalaya Samstha. So, main here, provision to collect up to the 8 paisa per rupee as a surcharges on house tax, property tax. So, 8 paisa. 8 paisa per rupee for library taxes, libraries. GHMC, we have a huge fund for libraries, so they are not yet released. So crores of rupees collecting for behalf of the libraries for library fund. So they are not spending for the libraries. So last government, they established few libraries in Hyderabad, and also they set up some digital libraries in some areas. And also the Telangana Public Library 2015 already I put it. Different levels, state level library and also district level library, taluka library, village library. This is the structure of the library, public libraries. Challenges and future directions. So actually we have a fund, everything. So and also financial support, we have everything is in paper. The act also we have, but implementation is very very poor. So that is why the public libraries we have to establish with good infrastructure. So in communities, so nowadays in gated communities, so villa community, they are establishing libraries. Okay, so they are providing some books, novels, and other general reading collections. They are providing seating capacity. They are providing tables and chairs, and also they are providing good infrastructure in the communities. So in they have some space now, separate space clubs. So the clubhouse, in clubhouse they are establishing, they are spending some separate space for the libraries. So that is the private library. That's called that private library. So that's not called a public library. The library legislation in India has a laid foundation for the development of management of public library. However, continuous efforts of the needed address challenges, ensuring libraries evolving to the meet the challenges meet the society. Actually, in the after independence, the government of India 5 years plan they mentioned the libraries development. They spent some funding for the libraries. So strengthening the library infrastructure, uh, improving the accessibility and embracing digital advances. So nowadays everything is digitization. So in academic level, everything. So millions of documents available in Google. So if you wanted to search anything, everything, everywhere, so you can search anything in the Google. And also nowadays we have a AI, artificial intelligence, chat GPT, everything available in your fingertips. Okay. So whatever you require, so just give the keywords, you can get the information within fraction of seconds. Okay. So this is a rapid development in digital resources and other resources. So okay. So these are the main best public libraries in India. So National Library Kolkata. Before that, Imperial Library we also they converted to the National Library Kolkata. So they have a huge collection in the um, National Library. So and also Delhi Public Library we have. So that is also one of the best library in India. Kannemara Public Library in Chennai. So that is also one of the big one. So they have a newspapers, periodicals. If you know periodicals meaning, just you text in typer. What is the meaning of periodicals? Just send the message in text box. Periodicals means, Kannemara Public Library, they are maintaining very good collection. Also, they have a good structure. So Central Library, State Central Library, Thiruvananthapuram. This is also one of the biggest library. So one of the biggest library and society library in Mumbai. So and also David is in Mumbai.
Is it magazines, sir? Periodicals?
Just you text
Newspaper
me, I will
magazines
answer it.
published at regular
Yes.
intervals.
No. Just you text me, I will answer. What is the period?
Okay, sir. Okay. Fine.
Sheshadri Memorial Library, Bangalore, that is also established in 1950 in Public Library, Bangalore. So they have a very good structure and also collections. Anna Centennial Library. So I already quoted this. So Anna Centennial Library in Chennai, Anna Nagar. So this is beside the Anna University. So one of the biggest library. So they are maintaining whose collection. Even though Telugu also we have. Telugu we have a separate section or one floor we have. Entire floor they are maintaining Telugu collection. So not only the general collection, they are also maintaining textbooks and also novels and literature also they are maintaining in Anna Central Library. So Pudavaksha Oriental Library, Patna. These are all the oldest libraries. 1891, known is the rich collection Islamic manuscripts. So what is the meaning of manuscripts? So you must know all these terminology. As a library science student, you must know this. What are the manuscripts? What are the periodicals? What are the journals? What is the meaning of this newspaper? So what are the collection? What are the serials? These are all the terms. Okay, you must know these terms. Saraswati Mahal Library, Tanjavur. It's also one of the biggest library. So top 10 libraries in India. Okay. So and also we have a State Central Library, Afzalganj. This is Asifia State Central Library. This means it was established in Nizam period, 1891.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Can you share this PPT presentation in the
Yeah.
WhatsApp group or something?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Where we can collect, sir, this one, PPT?
In our
I will
WhatsApp
share with
group.
Raja sir. So you have a Raja sir number, no?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
sir will share us, sir, in WhatsApp.
Okay, I will share with you. Okay.
Thank you.
So these are the libraries we have. So if possible, you can visit the State Central Library of Jal. So you can get very rare collections. So you can get very rare books and also Urdu, Telugu. So Urdu language. So in the Hyderabad, the Urdu medium schools we have Urdu collection also. You can get in State Central Library. Also rare books, Nizam period. And also one of the library, state manuscripts library we have beside the road. So that is also one of the best library. You can get all the manuscripts and also Raja. What is that? Raja the Leka. What do we have? So you can visit that library also. Tarnak. So that was in beside the theater, Kuda complex. You know that land. That is also one of the good library and also rare library. You can see these libraries, you can get some idea. So you are the open school library. So open, what is the distance education degree now? So you have to visit whenever you are free, just you visit the libraries, you can get some ideas. Okay, so different ideas, how they are organizing the collection, how they are retrieving the collection, how they are maintaining the collections, how they are shelving the books. Okay, this is the basic idea, you have to know the basic idea, basic things in libraries. Okay, so if possible, you can visit the nearest libraries. What are the nearest libraries you have? So for your living areas, you can visit the libraries. You can get some ideas. Okay. This is my end. If there is any doubts on this, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. So this is your textbook. Okay, in this library apps, everything is available here. You can prepare it, and also you have a model questions here. So you can prepare it so properly. You can write something assignment on this. Okay, Karnataka State Library. Everything is available in 10-15 pages. You can thoroughly read it. Easily you can get some idea. Okay, so.
Sir, important questions చెప్పండి.
Yeah. So
Sir,
here we have a
ఇంపార్టెంట్
questions
క్వశ్చన్స్ చెప్పండి సార్ లైబ్రరీ సొసైటీ మొత్తం నుంచి.
అన్ని కాదమ్మా, నేను 7th చాప్టర్ నుంచి 11th దాకా చెప్తున్నా. అప్పుడు నేను చెప్తాను, లాస్ట్ కి చెప్తాను. Okay. These are the silent features we have in this. So you can read all these pages. So if you have any doubts on, so you can ask me. I will explain again. So if there is any language issues, so if you are not able to understand my language, I can also explain in Telugu.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
I
Yes.
think he
So if you have
answered in personal phone.
any questions, you can ask me directly. I will I will explain you again. Okay.
సార్ బుక్స్ రాలేదు సార్. బుక్స్ రావడం వల్ల పరిస్థితి ఏంటి సార్?
అది నాకు కాదు, నేను కోర్స్ మాత్రమే చెప్తాను.
ఓకే ఓకే, సారీ సార్.
Sir, end of the lesson, library cess is there. What is the meaning of library cess?
లైబ్రరీ సెస్ మీన్స్, సో మీరు తెలుగులో చెప్పరా మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా?
చెప్పండి సార్.
అయితే మనము ఇప్పుడు మీకు హైదరాబాద్ లో ఇల్లు ఉంది అనుకోండి, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇల్లు ఉంది అనుకోండి, మనం ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ ట్యాక్స్ కడతాం కదా. మనం ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ ప్రాపర్టీ ట్యాక్స్ కడతామా? ఎవ్రీ రూపీలో 8 పైసా మన లైబ్రరీ సెస్ ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సెస్. దట్ ఈస్ ద సెస్. ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఒక 1 ఫ్లోర్ బిల్డింగ్ ఉంది అనుకోండి,